Hello and welcome to our Zelda 2 Rando Tournament race. We got TAH versus Nim, and I'm going to hand it off to our commentators Elendar and Nightshifter, who are going to take us away.
Hello, everybody. This is the fifth race so far in this first week of the Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament. I'm Elendar, and I've, as usual, got Braid's not working. Night shift, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Elendar. Yes, but this is, I think, either the fourth or fifth race in this first week of Swiss, which has already seen some pretty good races. Now, as for biomes, to start out, since we have seen that the flag has been dropped for the runners, and they'll be starting shortly, what do we want to see?
I mean, I always like to see vanilla, but that seems to be a minority opinion, though we've certainly had it in a lot of races.
Oh, yes, including your race the other night. There was some strong vanilla there.
Yeah, vanilla West and East. It's, vanilla is in the pool and vanilla shuffle is in the pool, and they play very differently. We're going to see real quick which one of those we're getting. Or something else.
Ooh, this is an interesting West.
Yeah, the very effective Saria Lake there. Going to keep our runners from getting the spell for another couple seconds.
And it's... wait a minute, oh, now that's Fairy Spell, which will be very nice.
Gonna blame Dig Shake for the vanilla Fairy Spell, but I'm sure our runners are happy to see it. And just give it the little bit of start. I think this is probably vanilla-like, just having seen sort of some mountain and lake structure.
No, this is looking more probably either canyon or mountainous. Because if it was vanilla-like, we would see more of a vanilla map with things just swapped around.
Oh, that's vanilla shuffle. Vanilla-like is sort of like the old V3 generation, where it's
so
sort of divided into segments. And
there's P1 and TAH right in there.
Yeah, I didn't see what the cost for Fairy was, but if it's castable, why not?
Exactly. Fairy is your go, and here's Trophy Cave on Nirvana's side. Nimanva.
Yeah.
That is a name. Oh, and just a blue char.
Yeah, this is sort of one of those sort of standard divergences we see early on a lot.
Here's the item room right away.
Thankfully, just the item room blocking horses
instead
of the...
but the hammer on grass tile.
Yeah, this could have been in this room the extremely scary downstab-less forced Remanak item block.
Yeah.
But
luckily it was just the horse head, but this is still a fight. This is attack 1.
Yeah, and this is even for attack 1, this is a really not feeling like a very strong attack 1.
No, it's not, and TAH cannot take another hit from this horse head, or you'll have to start over again.
You're not used to Horsehead being a very scary boss, but when it takes 20 stabs to kill him, it can be a bit tricky.
And Ruto is spell.
Okay, so likely not required, but always a possibility.
And just a heart container here in P1. And Fairy's 81. Oh, it is not castable at this point.
Wow.
They only have 64 magic points, so unless... And this is at Magic 2, nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm sure TH, when he came in here, was hoping to get a big cost reduction from leveling up to Magic 2, but he's coming back in here, so he's obviously planning on trying to get Magic 3, because all that's left here is the boss, and unless they drop keys, he's not going to be able to complete the palace without...
No, and we know that they don't drop keys because the mini boss at the item dropped a pea bag.
Oh yeah,
and it's glove blocked anyways.
Okay, well that's at least good information, right? You
Yes.
know for sure.
We know for sure that we do need that glove.
Oh, and that answers that question. It's Caldera.
We have the Caldera West. Okay. A north-south Caldera.
Yeah, TAH gonna head into the Caldera,
but they've got to level up their fairy spell, their magic to cast fairy, because fairy drop is the first connector into the Caldera.
Yeah, and unless they find, even if they find a magic container, that's not going to be enough. We're going to have some amount of forced leveling here for our runners.
And this is magic container cave here, so no, this is hard container cave. Sorry. Oh yeah, yep. Take that level there. Do not look the magic levels away this time.
Sure, there's the flute.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Well, with Hidden Palace on, it's
it could.
It's a lot more likely to be required than it traditionally would be.
Yes, we know it won't be needed for the River Devil, because the River Devil will probably be hanging around a spot that'll make him useless.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a possibility of vanilla East.
Free Thunder.
Wow, okay, the spell's not guarded at all today, just sort of hanging out in plain sight.
Fairy and Thunder at least not being protected, but Reflect still has a chance. I mean, we still haven't seen Mito yet.
But outside of a little bit more east, I think between both our runners, they've explored most of this northern section of the continent already.
Yeah, we really haven't seen the eastern side of this northern part, but they're running out of room quick, so they need to get to that, at least probably Magic 3 here very quickly.
Look at that, Thunder is 70 at Magic 2.
Thunder costs less than Fairy. That's something you don't say often.
Wow, very low Thunder cost and annoyingly vanillish Fairy cost. So.
And they can't cast either of them still because they're both still more than the magic levels they have.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, I wouldn't be surprised if after TAH finishes exploring the continent here, if he just goes back into 1 and starts farming experience there, because we haven't really seen any good farm spots so far.
No, we haven't.
Meanwhile, attack 1 is just...
That blue moblin is only 5 points. Ouch.
Yeah, and it's sort of a question at this point with how bad attack 1 is. Do you, even though you know you need to get magic levels to advance, are we going to see one of our runners just take attack 2 anyway, just to try and speed the process up? And yeah, there's Nim, there's Nim taking the attack level.
Yep. Oh, and TAH gonna get the bad news that, oh no, that pee bag right into the lava. Oh, feels bad.
Yeah, but he's gonna walk it out instead of up A because he needs to preserve those experience points.
Yep. Because I believe that is that magic level is that 170.
I think. Oh no!
Vanilla Death Mountain.
Well, that's another option.
Yes, it is. And at the moment, I think he's going to take it because this will give them a good opportunity for experience, but... Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Red Dyers are 150. Good stuff.
Yeah, even
the Dyers, and there's the attack up. So 300 is the next magic level, so he's going to try and make it through Death Mountain here, grind that out.
Yeah, thankfully we've only got a vanilla Death Mountain and not a vanilla Shuffle, so our runners are going to know the way forward.
Yeah. So, and because we found the early Hammer, once they get all the way through, they'll be able to clear both Hammer Cave and Spectacle Rock all in one go.
which I strongly suspect we're going to see.
Yes, I wouldn't. Ooh, there's the bop on TH's side, and Nimanva is in P1 heading towards the item room. And
Ooh, a Mago Dripper.
A Mago Dripper, but Magos are so, if you don't catch them right away, they are tough to get rid of.
And attack 2, still not enough to one-shot them at the reduced health that they have out of Drippers.
Yeah. Which is the scary part. Oh, nope. TH gonna take another death here.
Thankfully, TH came in here with 5 lives, so...
Yes. Very lucky to have that bounty of lives. Oh, there's a P bag. 50. Oh. He was hoping for something a little bit bigger there to help speed this up.
Yeah, at this point, it's experience is sort of a limiting factor for both situations, either being able to cast Fairy or just having the extra attack and life levels to make it through this kind of long GP path.
Nimanva is struggling with Horsehead here, but can't blame him. This is a tough Horsehead.
Yeah, one of the things that I think Nim is starting to get the hang of and struggling with is that Horsehead's hitbox is really stupid.
Yeah, it's further up than you would think.
Yeah, the spot you want to aim for is right in front of his ears.
Yeah, you want to aim at his ears, not at his chin. So it is very counterintuitive. But he gets it that time, and he's down to his last life.
Yeah, and he was looking at the Thunder Spell, but not castable.
Oh, he is trying to play this bait-out game with this red Dyra because it's a red, a yellow, and a Moblin all together at once. Oh, and it dropped a P-Bag! Oh, no!
The red's down, though. He's got the worst part out of the way.
Oh, no! The Moblin gets him! That's a game over! He's gonna have to go all the way back! Oh!
Meanwhile, Nim, after getting that item room, is turned around and decided, you know what, I want these Magos, it's 500 points!
That is 500 glorious EXP points out of there. He's gonna stay here and farm a while.
And because of the way the Magos are spawning, their fire is actually going into the blocks beneath him and into the fire. So this is perfectly safe.
And he took attack 3 to make himself a little stronger, so he is killing them now right away. So he's gonna probably sit here and farm up levels like a madman.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he...
Magic 3, Fairy, and... Magic 3 is not the answer. Magic 3 is still 70 and 81.
Yeah, well, we'll see Magic 4 soon enough.
Right here. Thunder did not move, but Fairy went down to 44. Fairy is now castable.
Yeah, but I think we're going to see another attack level, maybe a couple life levels.
Yeah, Nimanva is going to just sit here, and he is going to farm this Dripper as much as he can.
Yep, I like it. Oh, keys to the drop pull on the small enemies for TAH.
Oh, that's a nice find, but this is... I'd say right now, this is swinging quickly in Nimanva's favor.
Yeah, I mean, TH has got a little bit of that exploration advantage, you know, knowing what's in Death Mountain, but either to get through the Caldera or to go through Death Mountain, more levels is going to be a big advantage.
Oh yeah, and now that Fairy's castable, Death Mountain is not required.
It could still be required, but
no, it could, but
we're always hoping for Death.
Oh, Patrick, he already got the item in P1. And look at this, 446 just in the few minutes sitting here at this Dripper.
Meanwhile, TAH is trying to farm out these forest tiles looking for P-Bags or just trying to kill these enemies. It's a much more difficult, much less rewarding farm, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Those red... he's about to get the bad news. Magic 3 does not move Fairy down.
Yeah. These red iris are at least 150. Is a pretty good rate.
Yes, but not unlike these 500 Magus. This is a great find by Nimanva. TAH, you can't.
I think he's just looking for the XP, try to kill these small enemies.
Oh, but a red jar when he really doesn't need it.
He's just looking for more enemies. Maybe one of these forests is one of the early Western ones that have P-bags.
Okay, Nimanva, those are some good levels for this early.
Yeah, 556 should be enough to do anything. Enough to get, at least I didn't see, I think it's still just one fairy cast, but...
Well, we haven't seen him look at his magic list since he went up to Magic 5.
TAH getting a 200-point P-bag, but onto his last life. And he's thinking about attack 3, but no, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, Mirai, this is some GP levels early on, but kind of necessary, unfortunately, for how this season. Oh, right, glove block, and Fairy's down to 40.
Okay.
Still one cast, but he'll be able to get through now.
TAH has successfully gotten Magic 4, so he'll be able to make it through the Caldera as well.
And here goes Nimanva going through, making his way through.
Yeah, TAH is going to be right on his heels.
But Nimanva is at so much better levels than TAH.
Yeah,
TAH is 243 while Nimanva's 556.
The attack levels are going to make a big difference, but until either of our runners
this
finds
is P2 here in the middle.
Yeah, until either of our runners find another magic container, it's going to be... The advantage of the extra levels is not as great until, especially since you're relying on Fairy. Once Nimanva gets the ability to cast Fairy twice, then...
Oh, and that nice small key drop there from Nimanva. I mean, that's an easy left, an easy right now when he goes back that way. That's a saved Fairy spell.
TH thinking about Palace 2 as well?
Yep.
He's going to go in.
He's going to go in as well.
Yeah, TH at least, I think he's got... I know he has at least one, maybe two keys from that farming he was doing, so... Even with only one cast of Fairy, he's not going to be too bad.
And he's going to go immediately to the right.
And he's going to get rewarded with the item room.
Oh, wow. What a quick item.
Hope the item is guarded.
Oh, but he's got a Fairy. Oh, it's always a magic container.
Okay.
That is a good find by TAH.
Not a second cast for him yet, but Magic 5's not too far off.
No. And once he gets that, that will be exactly 2 casts. Nimanva's trying to find... Doesn't know that he's... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's that bridge can be especially scary with how they're set up. You can't walk and you can't jump over them. You really have to sort of do a jumping stab every time you want to move forward on that bridge, or just cast Fairy and bypass the whole issue.
Well, he didn't have that available to him last time, so...
Yeah, I mean,
he also got... Oh! Has he found... No. This is just a pass-through room. And, oh, look at that mess!
Yeah, the worst of it, too, is not only the lots of projectiles flying around, it's how much lag you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, the lag is the worst part.
You go to stab and it's just eating your inputs and you're not moving as far as you think and it throws off all your rhythms. Oh, Nim, unfortunately not realizing that this room is a dead end. Ooh, but with a key, so not for not.
So it's not a total loss. The question is, will he up A or no? Oh, he's gonna walk it out.
Yeah, I think he had at least one more fork that he can still get to, as TAH also finding a dead end. See if he decides to get the small item.
Whoa, that's brutal. He's gonna have to up A out of this. He's been given no choice by the game. Oh, but he takes a death. Intentionally to get out of there.
Yeah, decides it's not worth it.
TAH with the Thundercast, and it actually killed the Blue Iron Knuckle, which is impressive because sometimes they can take a Thunder Shot and just shrug it off.
Yeah, but that was smart. If he's going to take it up A anyway, you might as well see if you can get the kill and reset everything.
Oh, where are you going? That's a pass-through room. That's not a dead end. Oh boy. I think he was on the path to Helmet Head there and he gave up on it.
Yeah, this palace too has been pretty rude to both of our runners so far.
Yeah, he's going back the wrong way. He's going back the way TAH just was. So at some point here, we are going to see the two runners high five.
Maybe I was going to say with these drippers here, maybe TAH will get the news about the Mago drippers, but I think with the number of flying enemies that are in there, it's not likely that they'd actually spawn. But
yeah.
I think if he does see them, he's pretty likely to do some farming as well. Another one up there from TAH. That's a good pickup.
Yep.
At the very least, it's another cast of fairy.
Yes, it's another fairy cast for sure. Uh-oh. A little bit of a sideshow going on with TAH there.
Yeah, it looks like he might need it. I think this is the version of this room that has a key block at the end. Hopefully TAH doesn't kill all the enemies if that is the case. Yeah, good. He saved an enemy to kill himself on. Nothing worse than killing all the enemies in that room and then getting to the key door and being like, man, you gotta walk all the way out and go kill yourself in the previous room.
Or any room like that, you know. Kill all the enemies, and then find out you kind of need the magic for fairy.
I mean, it could be worse. There are some rooms, if you kill all the enemies, you have to up A.
True. Oh, and there's nothing in that one room that TAH was in where the blocks were falling. So that's a real bad backtrack for Nimanva.
Yeah, and is he going to be able to get past? He does get past the
Oh,
blocks.
he is able to get past. Good.
He's got a lot of experience, and I'm sure he'd hate to lose.
Yeah, he's very close to that next level. Ooh. Okay, he got away from that Blue Iron Knuckle. Good.
Nim's heading back. TAH is up-Aing again.
Ooh.
There's only one path that goes forward, and it's gonna...
And they're both avoiding it right now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be tricky sometimes.
Because we know Nimanva was on the way towards Helmet Head. He just read the room he went into wrong. The blocks were up high enough that it wasn't in a position that it wasn't a dead end room, but it was a plaster room they gave up on.
Yeah, and so we've got TAH sort of heading back roughly in the right direction. Nim,
TAH now is it heading in the right direction for Helmet?
I'm not quite sure where Nim's at right now.
Nim's looking. Oh, he's all the way back at start. He's gonna go and he's gonna find the item this way and realize, oh no, I was that close to the boss more than likely.
He's also TH suffering the same indignity Nim did on the bridge.
Yep.
You gotta do you gotta jump and stab.
Oh, and that attack 5 doing work as he took down that blue Iron Knuckle in 3 hits.
Oh wow! TH doing jump, getting knocked back into the section of bridge he jumped over and successfully living it.
And we know TH is not going to find anything down this way. He needs to... Oh, a 500-point P-Bag. That is going to give him... Oh no, Nimanva passing up for life 7. Ooh.
Okay.
At this rate, yeah, he's gonna have almost full levels by the time he gets through these palaces.
Yeah, with that magic container, and he's already reached the point where he has 2 casts of fairies, so
yep.
I don't hate picking up extra safety. Probably Magic 6 not going to get you a 3rd cast. So.
And a good up A to reset. And TAH finding out the bad news that this is a dead end with a key, but still a dead end.
Yep. Always welcome picking up keys. This Mago being generally annoying.
But TAH now heading in the right still heading back towards heading in the right direction now.
Yeah, he's sort of unfortunately explored every single room in this palace.
Well, both of them have.
Yeah, but Nim was at least on the right track at one point. TAH sort of just took every wrong direction you could find.
Yeah.
But once you've checked all of the wrong directions, the only way left is the only way remaining is the right one.
Yep. And that's to go left.
Yes. Just all left. Left, up, left, up. One of these days, Dig Shake is gonna troll us even harder with boss rooms that can be entered from the left.
Yes.
Or from the right, rather, when you're heading left.
Yep. A flipped boss room.
TH on
basically no help. This is the room where Nimanva turned around, but this is the right way.
Yeah, and TAH
down to his last life though.
He's got to watch out. Again, only life 4 instead of the life 7 of Nim is a big deal.
Yes, it is. And only the attack 3 to the attack 5 of Nim as well. And oh, Nim getting lucky here. A regenerator enemy spawning so he can... Oh, no. Oh, he's going to run all the way.
Yeah, at life 7, it's going to take him so long to die from that enemy that this is probably faster.
Yeah, just...
Bot not going to do much better, unfortunately, but a little bit faster.
This is the one downfall to having that much life this early on. There's not that many enemies at this point that can really do the damage to you.
It's when you're hoping for a nice friendly lava pit.
Yes.
And another blue Iron Knuckle for TAH, and he says, nah, forget it.
Yep, he's saying, nope, thunder.
Well, it's a little tricky, though. That is all his magic. So I know he has a key. I'm fairly certain if I'm counting correctly, he still has a key left. Yeah. So as long as there isn't another...
Blue Iron Knuckle?
I'm going to say, as long as there's not another locked door between him and the boss, I think he should be good. Or at this point, he's getting pretty close to being able to take a level. And
here is Helmet Head. But with only 2 health left, this could be a tricky fight.
I like he's doing save strats block, get your 1 or 2 attacks in.
Well, he's really got to do it now because I think he's still on his last life here. So he's got to play this very safe.
Took a bop. The bullets from the boss hurt really hard. One's from the headstone. And pretty well executed by TAH, makes it through.
Yep. So... Oh, but no! Oh, he did have the one key, so...
He does have that key, so he'll be able to make it through. It's a little bit dangerous, him casting Thunder there, but... There couldn't be that many rooms left in the palace. It turned out...
Oh... Poor... Nimanva, you want to go left! Stop going the wrong way!
I think he just misread that pass-through room, and he's just gotten to the point where he's just trying all the rooms again.
He doesn't realize that pass-through room he thinks it's a dead end, and it's not. Oh, there's the up A, and he's leaving.
Yeah.
Ouch.
The way to read those rooms for newer runners or players who are looking to get into the game, the vanilla version of that room, each of the steps has sort of 2 blocks in it. The 2 versions of that room that look like that look like that at that end, but you can pass through. The one they saw has sort of wide 4-block steps, and then there is a separate version of that room that has 2 enemies that you can see right away on the stairs. The other ones you'll have to go in a bit before you see some enemies.
And here's Magic Container Cave. Both of them in Magic Container Cave. But with Nimanva passing on... Oh, there's the glove!
Oh, okay. So, that's one of the pickups our runners are going to be excited about.
Yes, that means now they can go back and finish P1.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that at some point, but I don't think either runner is particularly excited about the prospect.
No, but just to finish my thought, even though Nimanva has the skill level lead, TAH is now squarely in the lead because he managed to complete the palace.
Yeah,
he's starting to catch up to Nimanva in levels as well.
I think the saving grace for Nim might be that because our runners have to up A back to the beginning anyway, of course head nays with a thanks.
With the heart, yeah, thanks game, we already know this.
But
old info.
Yeah, both our runners are gonna have to up A anyway to go back and complete Palace 1 at some point. So
Oh no. Oh. Nimanva scared me there. I thought he had messed up his fairy to get in here. Because he was crouching when he cast the spell.
Yeah, it's important not to be pressing down as you turn into a fairy. Otherwise, it will not recognize your down press or your up press to get into the door because it's up plus down. Go east to find the medicine.
East to find the medicine, which is just shield. So I don't know how much they're going to value that.
Yeah, there's some chance if it turns out this palace. Well, I guess at this point they have glove already, so this palace is likely to be locked.
There's Bagu. Oh.
Bagu, just hanging out, being like, you could just walk around, but I guess here's the password.
Yeah. And TAH diving hard into this either 3 or 6 at the moment. We have yet to see a window to tell us otherwise.
I love this color.
Yes, this is a
very easy on the eyes.
Yes, this is a very easy on the eye color. We like. Oh!
The Canadian hole! I haven't seen that one in a while.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is P6. Yes, this is P6 that Alan's in. So he is looking for Barba.
Our runners don't jump jump. Could this be a required jumpless Canadian hole?
That is very possible. A few seeds ago, a few practice seeds ago that I was playing, I did have a room like that. And it was a little bit worse because I had to get through a block, a glove block, to then do a required jump over a hole like that to get to the boss of the palace.
Yeah, TAH is a pretty old school runner. I wouldn't be surprised if he is experienced enough to know how to do that particular jump without the jump spell.
And the droppers here in this palace are the ghosts.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The Wizrobes. And that is unfortunate.
Basically all the pain of Magos with none of the experience.
And here's Medicine Cave. Nimanva had found another cave earlier and found another magic tier. He found P-Bag Cave and found another magic tier. That's why he's up to 6 now.
TAH trading 1 life for this item.
Yep. A good trade, especially if this is something that's needed.
Yeah, we still got quite a few
It's
items.
another magic container. Oh, now he's got to be able to double cast Fairy. Now he's in business.
Yeah, not only is he going to get 2 casts now, but it's going to fill up his magic so that he'll be able to get 2 more casts on this level.
Yes.
Of course, he's going to have to immediately use one of those, but...
Yeah, it can't be helped at times.
Yep.
What would have been really beautiful there for TAH to find would probably have been the magical key, because that would have just helped alleviate any magic fairy expenditures.
Okay, so Nim is taking it up an A, which I don't hate, just because, you have to do Palace 1 eventually. But it looks like he's going through Death Mountain.
Well, let's see if he can successfully navigate Death Mountain and show us what's down at the bottom.
Yeah, he went left first, which is not the fastest route. There is a route through.
There is a route through, but as any vanilla player would know, the fastest way is to take that first turn right.
Yeah, you pretty much just go right at all of the turns, and somehow going right takes you straight south, but...
Yeah. Don't question the Death Mountain logic from vanilla. It will just confuse you.
Yeah, I don't hate going through this Death Mountain. My only complaint from Nim's side is you've got everything you need to do Palace 1. You don't need to go back to it eventually, just for now.
Yeah, but this is look at this brutal cave here.
Surprised not to see a Thundercast, but Nim makes quick work of it. Attack 5 coming in handy.
Yes. And this is a dead end on TAH's part. But he's gonna do it for the experience, it seems. Oh, except the red iron knuckle was but he gets the red iron knuckle out of the statue. Oh, luck on his end. Being able to grab the level up before he up A's. What? What?
TAH with a neat trick that some of our runners might not have seen before.
I did not know you could do that.
Yeah, almost all of the time, whenever you take an exit that is invalid, it takes you out of the dungeon. But sometimes, just because of the way the randomizer generates things, exits that aren't intended will take you to weird places. We've seen some elevator despawn shenanigans like that in the past. But
Mirai saying that trick can result in some fun things.
Yeah, TAH knows the rules on account of having written them.
Yep.
And sort of figures, what's the worst that can happen? I was going to reset anyway.
Yep. And TAH trying to find an easier way to Barba here. And Snuck! Nimanva finding the room that TAH couldn't get through on his first run here, and is gonna get through because the levels are so much stronger.
Yeah, we don't... Did Nim pick up Downstab?
No. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
He's not using it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got enough life and attack that just sort of plowing his way through the enemies is 100% going to work.
But when you can just bounce off the top of people's heads, it's so much easier going.
Ooh, 500 points going to be close to getting another level.
Yep, and he is now almost 2 more pass-throughs and he will be to Hammer Cave and Spectacle Rock. And TAH has now found Barba, sadly inside today.
Yeah, I don't think TAH has enough for another fairy cast here. But after beating Barba, he can just take a lava bath. Also, with some possibility that Barba will drop enough XP. He could, if he rolls up to 1,000, then that'll be a magic level for TAH.
If Barba has gone up to 1,000, this is going to be good for him.
Yeah, but I think he has the extra life anyway. Just to take
and now there's Magic 6 for Nimanva, and here we go. First into Spectacle Rock, which is a magic container. So we know where all the magic containers are.
Yeah, I mean, not what he's looking for, but
no. But now on Magic 6 with 7 magic containers, he should be good for magic the rest of the way as TAH takes down Barba, and Barba's 1,000. He's gonna get the magic level up.
Very nice. Oh, but he doesn't even need keys. He's got like 3 keys to reserve. Like, we keep thinking he needs to use the fairy spell. TAH has had very good luck with key drops and picked a couple extras up from the dungeons.
Yep. So he is now up to 2 gems placed. Gonna grab the attack 5 here, and he is on Nimanva's heels for levels now, as he is just gonna up an A, and he's gonna be off to P1.
Yeah, I think he's gonna finish checking the rest of this continent. He's got Medicine Cave still, I think, to go. But yeah, we're gonna see an up A from TAH and almost certainly route P1 into Death Mountain.
Oh yeah. And oh, it's just a P bag at the back of Hammer Cave.
Yeah, you gotta check it, but
that's rough. So right now, for all intents and purposes, TAH has definitely got a strong lead here.
Yeah. And I think the worst thing at this point, since we haven't seen we haven't seen GP yet, we know that you're gonna have to go through this Death Mountain to get to either Maze Island or the east where GP is going to be, which means that
we have not seen any other connectors.
Yeah, which means if TAH clears out 1 before heading through Death Mountain, he's not going to have to ever come back to this west. He'll be able to do Death Mountain just once.
Oh, wait a minute. Correction, there's the raft tile.
Yeah, it's possible that could be helpful, that they could find the raft tile. That raft tile could potentially be required, but
we don't know. And since they don't have the raft,
certainly not something you want to count on.
Yes, and here's Nimanva making the play to the back entrance of Death Mountain to see where this will take him. Maze Island, just like that.
Okay. It's such a long walk from the start to the east.
Yes, but there's our first item on Maze Island already.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see from Nim whether... Well, we've seen...
Oh, it's just the cross. Ooh.
Yeah, we've seen both caves and the raft house, so the bridge is our one remaining connector, so...
Which is probably somewhere in the east.
Yeah, well, I guess if we haven't seen the bridge in the
Look at that. GP here on Maze Island.
Yeah, since we haven't seen the bridge in the west, we know the bridge isn't on Death Mountain because it's vanilla. That means that the bridge definitely has to connect Maze Island and the east, so that is going to be our way through to the east at the least. And we'll see where the raft goes as well.
Yep, and here is TAH back in this P1. Gonna wrap this up and then head through Death Mountain and clean things up.
You know, if the bridge and the raft are our two connectors for the east, you know what that gives a lot of credence to the idea of? It's our old friend Vanilla East.
Oh no! Oh, there's the bridge over there.
Yeah, and no sighting of the raft on Maze Island, so...
Not so far.
So if the again, we get the raft and the bridge, we're gonna go out to Vanilla East, it's gonna be just another long walk to the rest of our palaces.
Yeah. But luckily they already have that. If it is Vanilla East, they will already have that much required flute.
Yeah, but no boots.
No boots so far. So far, this has been a very bootless siege, which is making exploration here on Maze Island rough.
Yeah, it's not worked out well for Nim. Sort of take whatever paths you could find and hope to get lucky,
but he is giving this Maze Island a very good walkthrough. It's just he's gonna have to walk a lot to path around a lot to try and find the second item.
Yeah, the boots would definitely have helped, but...
And here is TAH at Horsehead, and this should be much quicker than his last Horsehead fight. Oh, speak of the devil, 1, 2, 3. That horse is glue, and on he goes.
Nice and high 30 points for the kill.
And here's the second item. It's just the child!
Okay, we don't have reflect yet.
That could be a French vanilla child, which could be required for reflect, yes.
If we have a French vanilla child for a vanilla reflect, the Dig Shake has some explaining to do with how much vanilla we have in this scene.
Yes, because this could be a vanilla East very much with everything that's speeding up. As soon as Nimanva can route his way there, and TH is taking the quick way through Death Mountain. He knows the way.
Yeah, and now the TAH is on 566. He's just blitzing through all of these enemies.
Yep. He's like, you are not going to stop me this time.
Maybe the bouncy cats giving him the business.
Oh, the bouncy cats give everybody the business. That is the one true enemy in any seed, the bouncy cats.
Bouncy cats in the dark are the worst. TH so confident with his magic levels.
And it's a vanilla-ish East.
Oh, okay. Vanilla shuffle at least.
It's a vanilla shuffle East, so even then, you've got to know your vanilla East stuff, because you've got to know where to go to get stuff. And Dig Shake, that's vanilla fire. Fire at Naburu, that is vanilla, sir.
We're just all. The randomizer was like, all right, we'll have vanilla. We'll put some flavoring on it.
It is trying to throw some French vanilla in there, but it's also throwing some just straight up vanilla too.
One nice thing about Vanilla Shuffle, though, is that it significantly reduces the likelihood boots are going to be required for our runners.
Yes, this is very true, but you don't know what's on where the water tile is, or what's on Island Palace. So
yep, absolutely could still be a palace hidden there.
Yep. So, or that could be where Reflect is.
Oh yeah, we get
boots required to get Reflect.
And then we'll just put the boots in P4 and everything will be white red in the world.
Oh, even more vanilla.
This is once again a case where a thing being vanilla would be incredibly cruel to our runners.
Oh, you can't go on the water tile. Oh, is that the raft tile?
It could be. We've already seen the bridge connector.
And here's P5. Oh, and Mama's gonna go into this P5. Ooh.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7 is certainly gonna be enough. And
this Oh, my eyes hurt looking at this.
Well, we won't need to look at it for very long because
yes, because here's Gloom. And he's already hurt too, and attack 5 doing work. Oh, but that hammer. You don't have life, Nimanva.
We didn't get a fire check yet. I don't actually know if we have life.
Yeah, he might want to do a quick fire check because he hasn't done it. Oh, maybe he doesn't know that fire is connected to a spell.
He probably does. He went and selected fire before, just didn't have a chance. The only danger with casting fire here is you accidentally find that it's linked to fairy, you're taking a death.
And down goes Guma very quickly with that attack 5. And this will be his first gem.
Yeah, on the bright side, if he does pick up the raft, his routing to go and re-clear the rest of the seed won't be too bad because he can just work his way down the west from top to bottom and then take the raft to the east.
And he's coming back in.
Thinking about looking for the item in P5, but
but this is a big dungeon. That is not an ideal dig.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a required item here still, but
there could. But this and 6 are the biggest palaces in the game. This is not a dungeon you dig lightly.
Yeah, and at this point, the odds of needing any more items to beat the seed are getting pretty low.
We're being told fire is jump.
Okay.
That can be helpful.
Yeah, it's slightly cheaper jump spell, not gonna hurt anybody, but...
Yep, now that TAH is done with Death Mountain, he is gonna come through here, find his Maze Island, clear out it completely, and then move on to the east.
TAH does not care for additional keys, does not care for extra lives, just going full speed.
At this point, he knows he wouldn't mind the magical key just to help speed things up, but he knows unless he'll find the child, so he'll know he's got thunder no matter what.
Yeah, the only thing, if child is required for reflect, TH is going to need to pick it up here. We'll see if he decides to dig out the second item or not.
I think he will. Just because it's just to make sure you don't have to come back.
Yeah, also with where it is, there's some possibility that he'll...
And I think he's going to find it right here if he goes left.
Yeah, so there's some possibility that he'll just route naturally into it, but nope, he's going to sort of take the same kind of approach that Nim did, check in the south first, and unfortunately not going to be good.
Nope. Oh, he's backtracking. He goes, no. Oh, let him get around.
Yeah.
But this is a dead end in this section, so he is going to have to go back up to that left. And once he does, he will find the cave with the child, and he will then immediately jump into the palace here on Maze Island.
Yeah, and with that child, the only potentially required item that will remain for TAH is the boots.
Oh,
and
come on, TAH, you gotta go through there.
There are sort of 3 out of... There's like 50-something, I think. There's a whole lot of spots in Shuffle East, and effectively only 3 of them are going to be boots blocked, being the 2 vanilla boot box spots and the spots that the water tile moved to.
Yes.
Unfortunately, TAH checking this northern route now, and pretty much doing the same route that Nim did, checking, everything else before the spot it ends up being.
Yep. He's gonna hit this bridge and see.
Wouldn't be surprised if he checks it, just
Nope.
puts his eyes on it. Nope.
I think he knows that's his next connector, so I think he's gonna.
Yeah, he knows that's gonna take him to the east, but might think about taking a peek at it and see what your biome is. Think about moving on, but no, he wants that item.
He's committing to the item and the palace here.
Yeah. Well, he's not gonna be doing anything about the palace because it's GP, but.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's GP. Yeah, you're gonna get the bad news that this is GP, but hopefully he does get this last item, because if Thunder is behind the child and he doesn't pick it up here, that might be Nimanva's one way he gets back into this seed.
Yeah. The only other really potentially big advantage for Nim at this point is if the boots end up being required and they're here in 5, no way TAH is going to find them until the last location.
Yeah, because TAH is not going to spend time digging this 5, especially if he finds Kuma immediately, like he probably will.
Yeah. We're going to get a sighting. Oh, no. I thought saw the item room from Nim, but nope, just another elevator junction.
And here's the second island, so there's the child for Alan, and that makes everything very moot. Basically, Nim's only hope right now is that the boots are required in some manner.
Yep.
And that he finds them here in 5, and Alan just completely ignores going for the item. Oh, that was the item room! Oh no! Nim!
Oh no! That looked like, I'm pretty sure that was the item room.
Yeah, because we immediately saw the statue, the head statue there. That's the item room. Okay, he's back.
Nim's heading back. Figured it out.
Okay. Oh, double red iron knuckle, and our item in 5 is just a 1-up. Oh
no!
This is now looking really bad for Nim.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if Nim continues to take this, check all the dungeons, find all the items in the dungeons approach, you know, there's still a possibility of picking up some boot advantage.
Yep. But here goes Alan. He's going to CP5 up A, and if he goes all the way down, he's going to be in and out of this P5 in a blink, and he is not going to look back, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I think until TAH sees evidence otherwise, he's just in go mode.
Yep.
That's the way his brain is right now.
Well, knowing you have everything you need, and because you have the child, so even if one Darunia is Thunder, you have the way to get the spell in Thunder. I mean, in Darunia. So, and Nim in another palace here.
Yeah, we
Guma giving Alan a bit of trouble here.
Yep. Thankfully, a game over would not be a very large time loss here.
Yeah. Yes, Guma sits on the lane. Oh, and that is a game over.
Yeah, even at life 7, just 2 maces and you're out.
Yeah, well, with only 5 heart containers. That is rough.
Yep. Thankfully, just a quick little 20-second elevator ride. TH is back for round 2.
Yep.
Or round 4, as it were.
Yep. Oh, Guma sniping with that mace right now.
Thankfully, as hard as Guma hits, he didn't bring his A game on health today, so just a few stabs.
And there it goes. And Alan finally out of key, so he finally has to use Fairy to get through.
Yeah, at Magic 6 at 8 containers, though, it's not going to be a big concern.
Yes. Oh, this is brutal combat here in whatever palace Nim is in.
Yeah, and with all these palace clears, TH has tied up the experience.
Oh no! TH is going into 5 to try and find the item. Oh no!
I don't...
Oh no, this is such a bad call on TH's part.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
If I was him, with the item knowledge I have, I just go.
Yeah, I mean, this palace isn't in a very difficult spot. It's pretty centrally located, so if you do decide to skip out on the item check, and then it turns out, oh, I do need the boots and I need to go look for them later. It's not that hard to come back here.
Yeah. Oh, this feels like just a bad decision. And if it wasn't for the fact that his opponent was so far behind, I would say this would be a very costly decision on TAH's part.
TAH finding the good old fake wall room from Vanilla.
Let's see how quickly he finds that item. Because it took Nimanva quite a bit to find it.
Man, the other reason I'm not excited about TAH's decision to explore this palace is on TAH's system, this palace is just an obnoxiously bright lime green that it's already grading.
This is a pea green palace, and it is just, oh, it hurts the eyes. And ladies and gentlemen, oh no, ooh, the downstep over the lava. Oh.
What a way to ring in the 1 hour mark here in the seed.
Yep. Yeah, I was just about to say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1 hour mark of this seed. Currently, TAH is technically in go mode. He has the item knowledge, he has everything he needs, and has everything he would need to get anything he needs. He is just pointlessly digging it out, and we have got the item in this palace that lives in it. It's just another pea bag. Oof. And this drop's not going to take him anywhere. It's just going to loop back to the top of the room. This is the only drop that loops in on itself. And it's done to make it so it's not as brutally punishing.
Yeah, a bunch of rooms. I think there are a few rooms that can loop on themselves, but I'm fairly certain that one just always does. At least that's what I've seen. I don't know. Some of the community rooms are.
Speaking of fancy. A loop, TAH just went through one.
Yeah, this P5 is not only long, it's also windy.
Yep. And he is just spending way too much time in it.
Yeah, again, and we still haven't seen one of the palaces in the east. There's still an outside chance of a boot block.
And this is P3 Nimanva's in, so here's Rebanak.
Yeah, I don't think that spot was quite right. Yeah, just a little too far right.
Good! Oh! Very good Rebanak kill.
Yeah, gets a good bounce and recovers nicely from running off the edge. Fairy all the way down to 32 at Magic 6.
Yep. We're probably going to see max levels out of these players. So P3 is in the valley.
Yeah, and if you're Nim at this point, you've got to be hoping that you're not going to see a palace here in the Valley of Death, because
there's another one.
Yeah, he's sort of there was another one there, but
so there's two palaces in the Valley of Death.
It's still possible that palace is boot blocked though, because one of the entrances was replaced by a town.
Oh yeah,
and so you have to find the magic cave to get to that palace, and that cave could still be boot blocked.
Yes, it could. Oh, and this is just a dead end, TAH.
Yeah, the flying enemies are a sure sign. Ooh, and a Vanilla River Devil!
Yep.
Thankfully, both our runners can be able to bypass it, but...
So the flute is unnecessary.
Good that the River Devil found his way to his post.
Yep. That'll make a certain fellow commentator very happy. And here is Sunken Peabag Cave. In its vanilla spot, nonetheless.
Man,
We gotta talk.
This is a shockingly not shuffled vanilla shuffle.
Yes. And the item here is a heart container. So,
okay.
Still not the boots or the raft I have a feeling he is looking for.
Yeah, Nim would really like to see the raft just for making his routing cleaner. TAH at this point not really interested in heading back to the west at all.
No, he's got the west. The west is done for him, so he could care less about seeing the raft. Oh, and there's Desert Tile. Oh no, it's one of the Darunia pass-throughs. Oh, is this Desert Tile?
It's a Desert Tile.
But it's not the Desert Tile. And this cave, he wants to see where this cave goes. And the boots are on Desert Tile!
Oh,
Alan just found boots on the Desert Tile.
And that's going to be definitely for sure go mode for TAH.
Oh yeah, TAH is going to just run away with this scene now. The next item TAH finds on his way, if he finds the magical key, he'll just be so happy because he'll not have to worry about that. And is he going to make the play into death? Into the Valley of Death? Maybe. And we have found New Kasuto.
Nim getting a hint that something was in the west, but not bothering to read it because
just the heart container behind the magic. A vanilla New Kasuto. Oh my goodness.
Alright, well, TAH finds his way into the Valley of Death the back way.
Yep. So hopefully he'll go all the way down and pick up P3. And trying the fairy feet here, and does it. And it's just life spell in New Kasuto.
So we still haven't seen Darunia or Old Kasuto.
Yes. And with no spell, can't check Spell Tower. As Alan starts his journey here in P3.
Is he going to pick up that key? Okay. I was thinking, at this point, when you've got 4 casts of fairy available to you, you're sort of like, well, I guess I should pick the key up.
Yeah, it's not something you want to pick up, but you will pick it up.
Yeah, and so neither of our runners finding. Nim still hasn't checked that pass-through cave just west of him. He's going to check this desert coast and see what's along it, but we still haven't found any sort of entrance to the north.
Well, he has to go back down to the southeast here and go to that one desert tile down there and get his boots because they are going to be his only way to the northern section.
Yeah, him taking it up. Okay.
Oh, there's nothing out this way, Nim.
Had a bit of a hiccup on the restart. I'm going to reload.
Oh, and Nim up A's on the Overworld.
Yeah, on the one hand, I don't love it. On the other hand, if you're Nim, you have to do this at some point. So it's not awful. You've got to clear out your palaces in the west, but Nim not clearing the palaces in the west.
You know what that is, Nim. You've got the spell there.
Yeah.
I think the expiration has finally gotten to Nim.
Yeah, just he's gotta clear these palaces, and I think he maybe is actually there's a routing here that kind of makes sense where you know you have to up a no he's not doing that palace either. I'm thinking right you know you have to up a anyway, so you could do the southern two palaces, up a and then do one before you go back to Death Mountain, and it's not the biggest deal in the world.
But he has to go back to Death Mountain. That's the rough part here.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough no matter what, but
oh, I hope not. Right. Oh, that would be very bad. And Alan getting the bad news that the item here in P3 is just a bag.
yeah, unfortunately he's not. I mean, he pick up the item on the way, but it's not really what he's looking for anyway.
No.
Every
Like I
room
said,
that's not the boss room is.
The only item he would be happy to see along the way is if he somehow found the magic.
Yeah, and even then, it's just a minor convenience.
Yep. TAH now heading the right way to get to Horse to get to Rebanak. So we know that palace that's deep in the Valley of Death is indeed P4.
Okay, TAH setting up corner strats, gets a good position.
Good. Knock off. Oh, now. Okay, good recovery.
Yeah, Rebo just being a little bit rude.
Yes, just a little bit rude as he does, but very nice recovery to get him down nice and easy.
Alright, Nim gonna head back, start clearing out these palaces in the west. We're not?
Oh no, towns are not like palaces. If you up a in a town, it will send you all the way back.
Maybe that was intentional? I don't
really know.
I think Nim may be a little bit lost here of what to do, where to go. Meanwhile, TAH
now making his way up to the northern half, and with those boots, he'll be able to get all the way up to the top.
Yeah, and unless that pass through on the west end of this section up here does lead to the north, it may be the case that those boots are required anyway. Just from lack of caves heading to the north. TH,
and this is
grab this item. Maybe he wants a heart. I'm not sure.
A heart wouldn't hurt, because even at life 7, they are still taking a beating.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna find one here. Or he is. My memory's just bad.
So that will put him to 6 hearts, which will probably make him feel a world better.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna almost certainly be finishing this on 6, 7, 8. So 6, 7, 8 with 6 hearts is gonna be extremely comfortable heading into GP.
That is going to be some very, very comfy levels going into GP.
Of course, GP can still be GP. There's no amount of levels that will make you feel safe from some of the trolls they can throw at you.
Yeah, that is very true.
TH gonna check the pass. Okay.
No, he's not.
I don't blame him for not checking the pass. For Nim, I feel like you definitely wanted to check that because you don't.
Well, like, yes, because Lim didn't have the boots, but when you're TAH and you have the boots, go check what's out there. And there's a town on the water.
Slightly flooded. TH having a little trouble finding the spot. You gotta go right. What we're right there. You go. It's you want to go straight up from the left end of that top section of the
And
terrain.
this is Darunia. It's jump, which means old Kasuto has... TH gets angry, wants to leave, and realizes, oh, let me go get downstab real quick.
Yeah, you should be TH. Probably, if you're gonna grab everything, just grab the last potentially required thing. But we still don't know. I think that pass-through cave has to lead to the northern section of the east, because I think we've checked. Well, I guess it could lead down.
Now, he's gonna just... It could lead down to where
that palace is, that last blocked palace, yeah. So, I think that cave is going to be valuable either way. You know, either it's going to take you to P4 or it's going to take you to the north, where we at this point know Old Kasuto has to be.
Yeah, and TAH is saying nope to anything else in this town. He does not need jump, considering fire already does jump. And he's going to walk this. Oh, you gotta go back down, TH. Go out a little more, and then you can turn up. There you go. This could be his cave. Oh, this is Rising P-Back Cave, and he's gonna nope out on that.
Yeah, TH figuring 6 is enough on hard containers.
Yep.
There's a...
We don't know. Actually, we don't know what's in Rising P-Back Cave.
We don't, but the only thing he could possibly want is a hard
no, TH, you gotta go to that cave. You do not know what connector that is.
That at this point, I think that connector is a 50-50 to take him to Palace 4. So.
Yep. Gotta go through it, TH. You only have 2 connectors left, and this is one of them.
Oh, and we know where Old Kasuto is now that we've found.
It's in the valley.
It's in the valley right next to P4.
Yeah.
So this is either going to take him to both Reflect and P4, or it's going to take him nowhere, and it's going to be that central west cave next to the Vanilla Raft.
Yep. Oh.
Okay.
Now where does this cave lead him?
Just a slight suspension of the tension here.
Oh, even better.
Okay, this was the right pass-through cave.
Yes, that was the right pass-through cave. So you have to go all the way to the north to get here to P4 and Reflect.
Which means that the boots were in fact required, because the only pass-through on the northern section did lead here.
Yep, so boots hard required. In and out, and TH now going into his final palace.
Yeah, we'll see if this is a real long one like P2 was, or it's just going to be a really short one like P5, as strange as that sentence is.
Yes. And ooh, this is a bit of a brutal start. Doom Knocker causing all sorts of problems there.
On the plus side, very easy on the eyes.
Yep, we appreciate that as commentators.
I always appreciate these solid color plus solid black background.
Yep. And no Karak yet.
And what a rude elevator.
Yes.
Just 2 more lefts.
So TH is just going, you know what, screw it, I'll go with my normal left, and ooh, that had potential.
Yeah. Instead it has still potential, but it's the only right.
More right he goes.
When you know you've got those 2 lefts earlier, every additional room you go right, you're just praying it's not a dead end.
Unfortunately, it will be quicker probably for him to up A and go through GP, go through DM to go to GP, because
it'd be a long walk either way.
It's gonna be a long walk either way.
And TH does in fact get the bad news that these rights are a dead end.
The big difference in this seed right now is that Nimanva got very disoriented and has not found the desert tile in the southeast, which is the boots, which you need to get to the north of vanilla-like east to get to where Reflect and P4 are.
Yes, there's a pretty classic
And
vanilla.
here's Karok.
Yeah, Vanilla Shuffle East can be real friendly, or it can be kind of weird and trolly with all the caves taking you places. We definitely got one on the latter here. I still don't know whether it would be faster
again.
I still don't know whether it would be faster for TAH to walk out of here or take the up A and go through Vanilla Death Mountain. Both of those routes suck.
Yes, but Vanilla Death Mountain feels a little less dangerous. I don't know. It's a coin flip as to what he'll do. And there's his final gem placed. TAH now has access to Death Mountain. I mean to the Great Palace, which he will be going to shortly. Sitting here to get his last level, which will be Life 8. 6, 7, 8 is gonna make, and he's gonna walk it out.
Yeah, it's a long walk, but it's a long walk either way. This is actually one of the... We had said TAH wasn't going to have a ton of use for the raft if he found it. The raft actually probably would be a pretty big time save at this point if he did.
Yes, it would.
Because it spits you out basically right next to the entrance to Maze Island, and then it's just a quick walk across the river to GP.
Oh, and Nimanva not putting the use to... Oh, he doesn't have the boots yet, that's right. So he has to take the long, winding way through this Maze Island again.
Yeah, at least he knows which way it is this time, though.
Yes.
Both of our runners took a, unfortunately, circuitous route through it the first time.
Yep. Alan just making a beeline for GP.
Getting lucky with a berry encounter, just a little half encounter and a refill.
Yeah, Nim really got the very early lucky break by finding that 500-point dripper early on, but since then it has not gone well for him, and oh, okay, he gets out of that tile, no problem. He just needs to go to the next desert tile over, and he'll finally have his boots, but at this point it's feeling like a little bit too late. Yeah, now across the bridge, back to Death Mountain. And there's the raft on the water tile. Ugh. That was something TAH was never going to go back and check.
Yeah. It's going to be nice for Nim, though, just in his routing, to be able to have that slightly faster connection back and forth. But
yeah. And at 1 hour, 22 minutes, 23 seconds, TAH is the first in the Great Palace.
Just somehow we missed Nim getting the water tile. Doesn't mean he did in fact find the boots when he came back, but oh.
2 rooms in, there's Thunderbird for TAH.
Early Thunderbird, a blessing and a curse.
So, early Thunderbird is not a bad thing to see, but it's also not a good thing to see, because if you see Thunderbird this early, Usually that means there's a whole bunch of GP behind him.
Yeah, you get very little information. I mean, it could be Dark Link any room, but you're just thinking, where's Dark Link, where's Dark Link, where's Dark Link, and all you get is 30 more rooms of GP.
Yep. Oh, careful, Alan. You take one more bop from Thunderbird, and you're gonna have to start this fight over. Oh.
Life 8 saving him from one bit, but...
Commentator curse. This is where he's missing spells like Shield.
Yeah, he's got enough now to cast Reflect, but...
Yeah, he could cast Reflect, and that could help out, but...
Little off kilter with the pattern here, but let's see if he can reset. Okay, takes a hit, but does get the reset.
Oh, 2 heart containers on 1 hit, though. Wolf. Ooh, the whiff on the first strike there, but got the second. Ooh. Oh no, Alan's gonna have to reset Thunderbird here, because Thunderbird is way off pattern now.
Yeah, he gets the reset, but every time he's getting a reset, it's costing him 1 hit. And it looks like he can take 2 more, but he doesn't.
But it doesn't matter, because there goes Thunderbird. Now all Alan needs to do is find Dark Link. Ah, smart.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Seeing that the super luck of an ultra short GP was not there.
Yep, fill up on magic, fill up on lives.
Fill up on magic, fill up on lives. And
now
ready.
that he knows Thunderbird is down, he can just abuse Fairy to just not do these rooms.
Oh yeah, now that he has no need to conserve magic for Thunder, he is gonna just start spamming that fairy spell to get through rooms as quickly as possible. And we're actually going to see what item is in Sunken Pea Bag Cave.
TH did
Rising Pea Cave.
So, the only danger here is from the enemies. Not going to be locked by anything.
Nope.
I guess he doesn't have the magical key. Do we know if TAH has a key in his inventory? Could we see the mythical key required block?
Believe me, a few seeds ago, I had that mythical key block 2 spots in GP. But thankfully, I did have the magical key.
Yeah.
That can be a threat. Oh!
Okay, definitely no keys.
Definitely no keys, so any lock he sees, he's gonna have to ferry through, which... Ooh, taking a bop from that blue chicken knight there. And now he's out of magic, so any key block from here on out, and he is in a bad spot.
Yeah, he's still got 2 lives left.
Yeah.
The danger is just, if we do see the key required room, does TAH know where he saved the key?
But here is Dark Link, so not required. This should be him wrapping up the seed, unless, well, he is pretty low on life. And having a hard time getting his shadow to engage him there.
Yeah, if you're too far away, just be like,
the shadow's just gonna stare at you like, who are you and what are you doing here?
I don't need food. We can just stand here forever.
Yep. 2 more hits, 1 more hit, and there it goes. That's TAH completing the seed. And that will be Alan Heffley winning his first race of the Swiss round in 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 25 seconds. GG.
Yeah, GG. This is a pretty good race played by Alan.
Oh yes, this is a very good race played by Alan, except for that P5 dig. This was a pretty clean race for him.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I really don't agree with.
We're gonna have to ask him about that.
Yeah, I think Alan executed really cleanly, did some pretty intelligent routing, found what he needed to do, beat up the palaces. Not a lot of unnecessary backtracking by making sure that he did everything in the west before moving on. And Nim is still playing for a bit, but has forfeited the race.
As is expected. When you have when you're going around as much as he did there in the second half.
Yeah, right at the end there.
As soon as you see the dot done from your opponent, you just kind of go, yeah. GG. Next game.
Yeah. And then Nim right at the end there did find the path that he was missing to reflect at P4.
So Alan, are you going to come join us for an interview? We see you there in chat. All right. So, Alan, what was with that P5 dig? That was not a necessary dig for you at that point.
And we're joined in chat here by Nimanva. GG.
GG, Nimanva.
Nimanva.
Okay, sorry. We've been trying our hardest to try to get your name right. We do apologize.
It's okay. Most people get it wrong, at least the first time. That was an interesting seed.
You got off to some good luck with that dripper there in P1, but what didn't help is that there was one room you went into that you immediately turned around and went away from. That it wasn't a dead end, it was actually a pass-through.
Yeah, I need to learn my dead ends and pass-throughs better. I haven't played this very much. I played 3 seeds since last September.
Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah, definitely getting some refreshers in would definitely be good.
But, I mean, I felt really good about my star. It's just I got lost in both Palace 1 and Palace 2 and was like, I'll come back.
That's fair.
Yeah, you had a bit of an advantage early on in terms of exploration heading into Death Mountain, and those levels really helped. How do you feel about vanilla Death Mountain in general?
I would have been fine with it if I remember just to keep going right.
Yeah, you found your way around eventually, and unfortunately the items found there were kind of garbage, but.
Oh, and then I totally didn't even think about all the search spots in the east to find the boots. That was horrible.
Yeah, vanilla Shuffle East can be tricky, especially because there's so many weird potentially required pass-throughs that the physical orientation of the map and where you actually have to go can be pretty separate from each other sometimes in a way that's kind of crappy.
Yeah, and then when I went back to get the spell, I totally forgot the layout of the west.
Yeah, it can be hard sometimes keeping your regions in order, but this was just the first race, so just take some time to get ready for race 2 next week, and I'm sure you'll do better.
Yeah, I plan on getting some practice in between now and then.
That's about all you can do to help improve your game.
Thank you everybody for who put this on, did all the commentating and the tracking and stuff. I appreciate it. It's lots of fun to do these things, even though I'm not very good at them most of the time.
We're doing it all for fun, and that's the most important part.
Now I think I'm going to get off and go fix dinner. Thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a good night.
You too. Have a good night. And I think with that, I think we are ready to wrap this one up. Animus?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Night Shifter and Elendar, for commentating on our race today. Thank you so much for our runners. Be sure to give our runners and our commentators, and of course our tracker Royale Choose a follow. I will have all of their information below there. Coming up next on ZSR, we are going to have another Zelda 2 Rando Tournament race, J. Cooper versus Warlock. That is going to start in just about 20 minutes. Also tonight we're going to be having at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, CS2-89 versus JJ Schmidt. 77 will also be on our ZSR Family of Networks, as well as the ongoing To the Past Cross Keys tournament. So we're just going to end real quickly and then start right back up for the J. Cooper Warlock race. Thanks again, everyone.